Hey there, it's Heather Hakes. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am sharing with you a formula that you can use to help you achieve your dreams, your goals, visions, whatever it is you want to experience in this lifetime. Before we dive into today's video, I want to offer you a free training on how to reprogram your subconscious mind. You can grab it directly in the description box below and also on my website, heatherhakes.com. Today, I am breaking down a simple formula that you can use and apply to achieve any goal or dream that you wish. And I just want you to understand that this formula can literally be used for any condition you are seeking. If you're seeking more money, a relationship, to grow your business, to achieve a specific thing, this can be applied to anything in your life. And what I want you to understand is we've had it all backwards. I remember before I truly understood this principle, this formula, I had been doing things the hard way, and maybe that's where you find yourself. So what I want you to understand, this formula is about be, do, have, and I'm going to break this down and explain how to apply it into your life. But here's where we've had it backwards and we've been doing it the hard way. The normal thinking, or at least is how I used to be and how most people are experiencing life, is when I have fill in the blank, when I have more money, then I'll be abundant, then I'll feel free. When I'm in that relationship, then I'll feel love, whole, and complete. When I have a better job, when I have a successful business, then I will have made it. So do you see how we're putting all of our power and attention and focus externally in this condition? When I have this thing, then it's going to produce an internal effect. This is the old Newtonian way of thinking. And here's what I want you to understand. Quantum physics is the one that teaches us that you can cause effects in your life. And it's not that you can cause effects, it's that you are causing every effect in your life. And even we can go back to ancient teachings like the Hermetic principles, mentalism, all is mind. So I want you to understand that your mind is causing every effect in your life. And now I want to bring into play this formula so that you can use it, so you can start manifesting and experiencing and achieving your goals much faster and easier than you have before. So let's break down this formula. 3 simple steps: be, do, have. So let's start at the top, be. Now this is the identity shift. Let's say, as an easy one, that you want to be a millionaire. Well, first you have to get clear, what is the identity of a millionaire? So for example, let's say you're currently scraping by or maybe even making 100 grand a year, but you want to 10x it. Who you have been being up until now has gotten you to where you're at. So let's say $100,000. But in order to become a millionaire, you have to start thinking and acting differently. So get really clear. What does a millionaire look like? What do they act like? What are their daily habits, rituals, and routines? Who are they surrounding themselves with? So as an example, somebody with a millionaire mindset is not going to go to the store and look at clearance items or only buy things because they're on sale. A millionaire mindset knows they can literally have whatever they want and maybe even pay cash for it. So when you have that sense of being, when you have that identity, when you have that energy and mindset around abundance and ease and flow, that is how you step into being a millionaire now, even if you're currently not. So that in the formula, you have to be and act as if that end result is already yours. So here's the thing, when you have that identity shift and you are showing up as that condition, acting as if it's already yours, you naturally will start moving into the second step of the formula, which is doing. So when you are thinking and feeling from the space of a millionaire, you will naturally start doing actions in alignment with that. And guess what? Through consistency and repetition, when you are being that person and you are doing those aligned actions, you will then have the resources, the opportunities, whatever it is you need to be a millionaire. Now we can use this in a different sense. A lot of my clients come to me wanting to be in that relationship, a loving, harmonious relationship. So they might be really successful financially and in business and great health, but they're lacking that relationship piece. So let's talk about how would you apply the be, do, have formula to be in this relationship. So step number one, what trips most people up, you get really clear on what you want, but that's where you stay stuck, because when you want, it means you lack. When you want, you don't have. When you want, you're creating that gap. You're here, but the reality that you desire is over here. So that's why you have to become it, act as if, date yourself, love yourself. Because here's the thing, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. So if you are loving life, if you are imagining and feeling as though you're already in that relationship, then you will start taking inspired actions. Maybe you will feel a hunch to take yourself out to dinner, and guess what? You just, quote, happen to meet somebody that night. Or maybe it's through happenstance because you're no longer looking, you're no longer wanting. You literally could meet someone pumping gas. The how and the when about bringing those manifestations are never your job. Your only job is to become that container, that energy, that frequency and vibration, so that the resources and the synchronicities and the serendipities, life happens for you and brings you the end result. Let me share with you an example of how I've heard somebody put this into play. So there's a YouTuber, he has well over 1 million subscribers. And here's how he applied the be, do, have principle, because he didn't have that reality. He had a vision of wanting to be a successful YouTuber with 1 million subscribers. He had none. At the time, he was working a 9-to-5 as a Nordstrom shoe salesman, but he had this vision, this desire to want to be a full-time YouTuber. So how would he apply be, do, have? Here's exactly what he did. In order to become that viral YouTuber, even though he was working in a 9-to-5, he started acting as if he was a YouTuber. And for him, that meant creating daily videos. So he became a YouTuber by taking the aligned action and creating daily videos. And it only took him 6 months until he was able to quit his 9-to-5 and become a full-time YouTuber. But you can see how every single day, through consistency and repetition, he had a very clear goal. He had a clear aim. He was taking consistent action, creating those videos in alignment with what a viral YouTuber would be. And that is how he created that reality. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to put this into place. Number one, in order to apply this formula to achieve the goals and desires that you want, you have to get clear. What is it that you want? And you have to be specific. So if you say, I want more money, you literally could find a penny on the ground. So what is the dollar amount? If it's a relationship, what is that ideal partner? What are their traits? And you have to exude those. If it's to launch a successful business, well, what kind of business are you in? Get really clear on the end result. So once you are clear on what it is that you want, second step is about creating that identity, the version 2.0. And this is exactly what I teach my coaching clients on how to create. So you have to get really clear that end result, reverse engineer it. Whoever you are today does not matter. Your current circumstances do not matter. Get clear on the end result and then get clear. How would you need to start showing up? What kind of thoughts would you need to be having, which would lead to the emotions? And so you would have to get out of worry, stress, anxiety, boredom, and you would have to get into abundant, free joy and empowerment. And guess what? When you are thinking and feeling from this state, when you are being that person, that will naturally lead you to taking those aligned actions, and then let the universe surprise you. Do not focus on the how and the when. You just continually keep showing up as that version of you, taking those aligned actions, and let life surprise you. Now, I want you to put this into play. Your takeaways from today. Get clear on what you want and what would that version of you look like. Who would you need to become? What is that identity? So you can apply the be, do in order to have principle. I'd love to hear from you. How did you put this into play and what came your way? If this is making sense to you and you want help in your own journey and how to fast track where you are to where you want to be, I do offer one-on-one coaching. I invite you to schedule a free discovery call. You can click on the link below or visit my website directly, heatherhakes.com. And I want to leave you with this. When you get out of your own way, when you remove those limiting beliefs and those disempowered actions, you literally can have, be, do, and experience anything you want in this lifetime. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you're the first to know when new videos drop, and give me a thumbs up. I'll catch you on the next one.